Hi everyone, I'm Blythe Timpson with Windermere City Group, and the last few weeks I have had the great pleasure of chatting with some fantastic lenders. We have one here today. This is Mike Pankey with Fairway Mortgage. Mike is actually the very first lender I worked with when I got back into real estate. So, long-term relationship, and I'm glad to have you here today.
Glad to be here.
Mike, we've been talking the last few weeks. Obviously the market is shifting a little bit. It's still a great market, but there is something really interesting that you were telling me that buyers might want to keep in mind, and sellers, when it comes to this market. Can you share a little bit about that?
Yeah, absolutely. I want to start off by saying I remember that coffee like it was yesterday.
Yeah.
I started the business, and you do such a great job on video and,
Thank you.
and your TV work. So
Thank you.
Honored to be here, and I'm not a public speaker, so hopefully I do this justice and we get some good information.
I bet you'll do it great.
So you know, the market has shifted a little bit as we're seeing a little bit more inventory hit the market. I think the latest numbers from the SAR was a 1.1 month supply of homes,
which is really nice to see.
It's good to see. It's great for buyers. It's great for the market. It's great for housing in general. I think last year at this time it was 12 days.
It was pretty low.
Yeah. So what that means is if no new homes come to market in 12 days, the current inventory would be gone. So 1.1 month supply is still low inventory, but we're seeing a lot more options for buyers, right?
A little more breathing room as we're out there looking.
Absolutely, absolutely. So with that, we're also seeing some price reductions.
Something that maybe we haven't seen for a while, but definitely popping up on the radar now.
Absolutely. So price reductions are great for buyers. Some opportunity if you're a buyer that's been, you know, on the sidelines or waiting. It's especially in July, a lot of people are on vacation and kind of taking a break from house hunting. So it is a good time to be looking and maybe some opportunity to get into a home.
Yes.
So one of the strategies we're seeing that folks have not, we just haven't had to really even look at it in a long time because we've been spoiled. We've had great low interest rates forever.
We have. They've been so low.
Yeah, absolutely. So, you know, a strategy that was used in years past is called a temporary buy down.
Okay.
And what I like about it, Blythe, is it's a win-win, right?
We like those
if I'm
words.
a seller,
win-win is good.
Absolutely. If I'm a seller and I'm going to drop, we've seen a lot in that $600,000 to $700,000 price range. We've seen a lot of $30,000 price reductions. I see it as I'm, you know, perusing houses and talking to agents. And
that 30,000 price reduction feels great for buyers, not so much for sellers when you have your house listed and you're anticipating.
Absolutely, absolutely. And the reality is on a $600,000 purchase, and for a buyer, a $30,000 price reduction is about $180, $190 a month in payment difference on a, say, a 20% down or 25% down.
Okay.
Well, so not bad, right?
No.
But a lot of my buyers kind of started this process and started planning when rates were 3.5, right? And so
makes the budget a little bit different.
Yeah, it's quite a bit different. And so when rates have gone up so quickly in such a short amount of time and so high, you know, running in the mid fives, and you know, inflation report again this morning, which you know has interest rates on edge again, right? So the strategy of a temporary buy down is if I'm a seller, I can, rather than reduce my price by $30,000, what if I offer a temporary buy down to any buyer that brings a full price offer? And if I'm a buyer, what that means is that if interest rates are, say today, 5.5, then that temporary, it's a 2-1 buy down. That temporary
2-1.
So that temporary buy down would mean 2% lower the first year, and 1% lower the second year, and not until year 3 do you actually pay the 5.5 current market rate. So what that means is that's, you know, at a $600,000 full price offer versus a $570,000 reduced offer, that's a $580 or so a month payment savings for that first year.
Which that you'll notice in your budget.
It's a great win, and a lot of our buyers, you know, we have income that will increase over the next few years, the first year of owning a home and expenses that come with that.
They are.
and kind of easing into the new interest rate. So it's kind of a way to get yesterday's interest rate today for a while to ease into that. And the win for the seller is for $10,500, they can offer that on a $600,000 purchase versus dropping the price by $30,000. So it's a win for the seller, a $20,000 increase in net proceeds to the seller, and $500 and some payment savings that first year for the buyer.
So that really does add up to win-win for both, like you said, for buyer and seller, and you can see it right there in the numbers. I think this is something in this market as we're beginning to see the shift. And again, it's not dramatic, it's still a great market, but we're just noticing these changes. It's really important to work with a great agent and a great lender that will help you see these opportunities, because like you said, that can make a huge difference in the budget. So it's amazing what is out there.
Absolutely. And as a seller, it can help you sell, a little more quickly in certain price ranges. And homes are still moving quickly, but we are starting to see that stall out or a little bit of a price reduction. What a great way to net more money and attract buyers to your property.
That's what everybody wants. We want to attract the buyers. We want great rates. We want great deals for everybody involved. And again, I think it's that idea of really sitting down with your agent, with your lender, and figuring out that great plan, because experts in that area can help, and we really want to get to a spot that, as you said, is win-win for everybody and that they can enjoy this market. Mike, if people have additional questions, I'll put your contact information in the comments here, but again, you're at Fairway Mortgage, and then do you have a little graphic maybe that we can add in there potentially as well?
Yeah, absolutely. So Fairway Independent Mortgage, and what I'll do is I'll put an illustration with the video in the comments, and folks can look at that, and happy to chat and just walk through that with folks. So
fantastic. So another great day with a great lender and information that you can use. If you have any questions, you can contact me here at Windermere Real Estate at Spokane City Group. And Mike is at Fairway Mortgage. We're looking forward to hearing from you.
Have a great day.
Bye.